Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned About a Plays, Ace Attorney Trilogy episode 39. We are still smack dab in the middle of this investigation. Dr. Gray has been murdered by the spirit that was possessing Maya. But where did the gun come from? And where did the knife come from? That was also a thing that happened apparently. Like, did the spirit just like bring some shit with her when she came in? It's like, oh, let me just pack my things. I need my purse, I need my gun and my knife, and, oh, I need my lipstick, too. I need to look hot. Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Ahem. All right, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. June 20th. Alright, it's the next day. Oh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Dude, that's like 2 hours by train. Having to, like, trek back and forth between the crime scene and, like, these places. Pretty much sucks. This is why we need teleporters. Why can't we have fast travel in real life? Like, that would just solve every single person's problems forever. Nick! Maya! What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this! Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's powers, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So you're the master or something of the Karain School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real and that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Yeah, every time she channels a spirit, her titties gain a size, too. Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah. I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did! I killed that person! With these 2 hands! That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless! If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure! Stop it! Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Magatama, where have I seen that before? Oh, in Neo. I don't remember what about it, though. It was just in there. Alright. Well, time to take another 2-hour bus to, this place. Back to Karain Village. I have to save Maya, no matter what! It's her life on the line! What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Well, let's go find... The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Oh, hey! Like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right, Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and, you told me about that yesterday, the sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh! So, like, that's what you meant. Oh, like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like the medium's training, or like how they inherit their spiritual power? I suppose. This village is the real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on in here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Oh, well, like, a long, long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah? Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Now can we present him to her? What do you know about this person? I am, like, sorry, but it's totally, like, time for my nap. She's even got me yawning. And I, like, totally don't care about that person anyway. God, you're so full of shit. Also, it seems like it just doesn't do anything either. What does this thing say again? Crane Village, the Heart of Channeling, souvenir. Isn't that cute? I totally bought that. Oh, it's yours, huh? Yeah, so, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears. Wait, famous for bears? But it's like, okay, if you ever, like, see a bear, you just play dead, and they, like, leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, cause, like, fighting back is totally of no use. Has she actually tried to fight one? Oh, hey, this wasn't here last time. Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Oh, okay, not that useful then. Nothing else to present to you, so let's just go to Winding Way again and find Pearly. Still blood. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, Mr. Wright! Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Ugh, she is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me! Go quickly and inform the police! Oh yeah, you came in real quick, like. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. To make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be... That folding screen there. It is the Kurain Sacred Writings. Along with the Kurain Sacred Urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright! Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought of themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she really fired up now. In any case, Our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Well, I definitely should not present you with a Magatama. Let's examine some stuff while we're here. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole! Could this have been made by a bullet? It's a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. How transparent is the screen? Could somebody have hid behind there and, like, shot at an angle that would have killed him? That would have been some fantastic aim, I gotta say. Well, then I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Will I ever settle on a voice for her? I don't think so. I cannot do old lady voice that is also, like, commanding. Like, I can't do, like, regal, sort of dark, sort of evil, like, Maleficent kind of woman. It's very tough. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they're used during the channeling. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air, and also the blood. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Dude, there was not much to examine here, except for that bullet hole, which is important, I suppose. Okay, if it was a through-and-through shot, then it's like somebody had to shoot him in the forehead from this area, because he was laying dead here, so somebody had to shoot him from here, and then the bullet would go through his head, backwards, apparently, and then end up in this screen, and so, actually, because of that, we should be able to find a bullet here. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. No, no one's hiding back there, but there's a bullet back there. Come on, man. We have to get, like, a flashlight first? The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When we want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Unless the door was never locked to begin with. Which is what I'm thinking now. This is like this is an iron lock. You can't just break that. It had to have been unlocked. And if it was unlocked, but we were out here in the meditation room the whole time, so we didn't see anybody else go in. We were like the first ones in there. And we saw the dude dead. So somebody had to be, like, stowing away in this room. Let's go back to Winding Way. She was talking about some heirlooms. So maybe we should examine this heirloom again. There you are. Ah! You surprised me! And how are you today? Guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Ah! I'm in trouble now! If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I, worked with Maya.
You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right?
Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from.
I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Whoa, what?
So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right?
Well, yeah, I will.
Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. You must be true love.
What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Ah, what a wonderful relationship.
Wait, I mean, things aren't like...
I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can.
Well, great, now we can actually talk to you. Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes, for example, I study the Kurain technique.
Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yup.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that you've got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me.
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Black key speaks in a refined manner. Am I doing this wrong then, probably? An old steel key. A green jewel is in the center of the key's grip.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy?
Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets? Ooh, we can talk to Enid with it then.
Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret.
Okay. Oh, we already examined that and it's not going to do it anymore? Okay. I suppose. Dude, we should examine this incinerator. Like... No? Alright. I feel like it was definitely used to dispose of something. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today.
Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter?
What? No! How old do you think I am? I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I, like, totally don't know him.
Ah, what is that?
Huh?
You can see it.
You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart.
Huh, what?
This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psych locks, Mr. Nick.
Psych locks, huh?
The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how?
Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this psych lock thing a try. I'm going to ask you again, did you know Dr. Gray?
I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach.
This girl is hiding something, I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. So first I have to use Maga's Magatama. Oh, so we have to, like, present it to her then. Oh, it's like a little mini testimony. Eeny miny, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
I told you! Like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Eenie and Dr. Gray. Oh, profiles though, right? Dr. Turner, it would have to be his profile. Here is your proof!
Like, what is that?
Ouch, guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? Pearls did warn me. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If I don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. I should take another look at the court record and think it through one more time. I guess we don't have proof yet. But she said she did. She said she was a patient of his. We just don't have that as like a testimony. Maybe we can use her own profile against her. God damn it. How do we stop then? Okay. Gather more clues before we try again. Alright. That's a nice little wrinkle, though. I like that we're getting more into the spirit medium aspect of stuff, and, like, it's helping my investigations. I think it makes... I know, like, it's gonna sound weird, but I think it actually makes it more realistic. Like... And it's just cooler. Like, you might as well go all the way with it, you know? This already bucks so many, like, realistic trends in terms of, like, judicial systems. So. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be your lawyer, I bet? Yes. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe? What are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. You fucking idiot. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is gonna testify tomorrow. He must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta...
I took some hot pictures earlier.
Huh?
Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside.
Yeah, I need her to give me those. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Was it a picture of her hot body? Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it.
What am I supposed to say to Pearls now?
About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking through some newspapers from last year, and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it.
He's searching through his pockets, and boy are those big.
It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal?
A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by.
Oh, so we have to go back there again? Wow.
About Maya's trial tomorrow.
I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal.
2?
Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first?
I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it.
Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma.
What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and...
That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor.
Successor? So, who is this successor to Von Karma?
Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal.
Kid, huh? Wait a second. The 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about...
Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents.
Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma, and I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix! None of that matters anymore now that he's gone.
We don't need to present anything to you.
We didn't come across anything that was locked, did we? Maybe we could have had her, like, crawl back there? Guess not. There's nothing to do in here either.
Oh, I'd better shut my mouth.
What?
I'm not gonna give you any information about evidence, pal.
Oh.
Well, that's not nice at all. Is there anybody we can talk to you about? No. Probably not.
Until I'm proven wrong, I'm just gonna say that presenting people's profiles to people doesn't do anything. Ever. Like, under any circumstances. God, and there's nobody here. Oh yeah, this thing I want to do. A company... So we're just gonna, like, take this little girl on a 2-hour bus trip back to the Wright and Cola offices? Sure. Phew. Feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right! Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. Alright, I guess we'll just present that to Gumshoe then. Alright, now that we took a 2-hour trip just to get that, now we're coming right back. And 4 hours later, how's it going, Detective Gumshoe? I got that magazine article you requested. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and Hey, it's that news story, the one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, thanks. Newspaper clipping 2. Mimi Miney. Ah, you're the nurse! Or you're the sister of the nurse, or the daughter of the nurse. Somebody around the nurse. Died after falling asleep at the wheel. Of course! Yeah, it's definitely an act, and you definitely did this shit. Thank you for that. Now we can actually move on here. Alright, we present you with the Magatama. Did we really have to? What if we just presented you with the actual evidence? Oh, guess you just don't. Alright, well, we'll do this then. I mean, at this point, this kind of seems like a little bit of a runaround. You do know who Dr. Gray is. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps, at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Oh, nice. I get my health back. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. Oh, God. What the fuck is up with that bitch? My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was, like, a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So was that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff, and that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psych lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Got it. Can we just, like, examine this key? No. I mean, what's it for? I haven't seen anything that's a lock. Now that you're with me, do you have anything to say about this? No. All we did was make her tell us something that actually doesn't really help. Like, it confirms what we pretty much could already guess, but it's not like it gave us a new evidence piece or anything, so it's like, what am I supposed to do with it now? There's still nothing to do here. There's the bullet is back here, man. Unless they took it already. Which is entirely possible, I guess. Can I present you? No. So about this key. Hey, is that your house key or something, pal? Come on, does this look like a house key to you? Then what's it for? It's... actually, I should probably keep that a secret. It's my bicycle key. Oh, nothing special, huh? What do you mean keep it a secret? I don't know what it's for. I'm keeping it a secret from myself right now. Okay, something's happening out here, nice.
Mr. Nick,
What's wrong?
I've never left Korean Village.
Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing.
You were going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, wait! She ran off, again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Ugh. Well, I guess that's where we're supposed to go anyway. Let's present her the key. Maybe she knows what to do with it. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh? Must be Maya.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix?
That voice! Mia!
Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own.
Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad.
Mia.
You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix.
But...
So tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again.
I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened.
I see.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
And that is? Tell me, please.
Believe in your convictions, and fight for the complete acquittal of your client.
You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure?
I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why.
Yes?
Mediums can't have dreams.
They can't?
From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground.
But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
Then, what does this mean?
I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up.
A setup?
It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up.
How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on?
If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands.
It is?
Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key.
Really?
Come on, show me the key to this case.
The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold.
The Keyblade!
God. Mia, have you seen this key before?
Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case.
This key?
Phoenix, listen. Right now that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts.
What does she mean?
I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow.
Right, this proves that the door was unlocked.
Like I said it was. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough.
But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time, But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Oh, wow. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the Cyclops. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me, what in the world is going on? It must be the aunt. Like, it's either Eni or it's the aunt. And if you ask me, they both have motive. The aunt has more, like, ability to set that thing up than Eni would. Eni's an idiot, but also, even if she wasn't, she doesn't have that kind of access. The aunt has the kind of access to, like, set Maya up so that her new prodigy branch family successor could be, like, the one true master or whatever. And that's definitely why. So, I'm just gonna call a case right there and say that Aunt Morgan set up Maya to take the fall so that Pearlie could succeed unimpeded in her rise to the top of being a master spirit medium. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, get a like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.